How would you live your life if you knew the world was ending? It seems even with zombies lurking around, everyone who is alive is seeking some sort of revenge. Ellie woke up and chose violence. Hello, my name is Dr. Pauline Botchway, a licensed professional counselor, and today we're breaking down Ellie's anger through the lens of trauma, PTSD, and the psychology of revenge. So far, this season of The Last of Us, we have watched as Ellie's grief mutates into obsession, and a once hopeful has become consumed by vengeance. But what's really behind Ellie's rage? Anger is also a survival response.
And if I hadn't killed him, if he had gotten away, I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. Forever.
Meaning that in some cases, it can keep you alive and motivated. Just as we have seen Ellie and Dina and Abby and her goons go on a quest to seek vengeance. In trauma, anger can become a shield, especially when the loss is senseless and unresolved. Ellie's trauma history. Childhood trauma. Losing her mom, growing up in a post-pandemic world, survivor's guilt from The Last of Us Part 1. Joel's murder. Sudden, brutal, and triggering unresolved father-daughter attachment wounds. Her PTSD flashbacks, especially of Joel, fuel her obsession. Ellie never had space to grieve Joel. His death wasn't just a loss, it was a violation. Her protector was taken. And in trauma psychology, that kind of rupture, sudden violent unprocessed, can ignite a desperate need to control the chaos through action. This is evident as we watch Ellie chase down Nora in a building full of wolves. Obsessive and tunnel-visioned Ellie did not realize where she was chasing Nora until she was faced with the reality of the fungus and spores. Also, let's not forget that Nora was the one who restrained Ellie while Joel was being beaten to death. That's where the anger begins. Ellie's rage as a coping mechanism. Rage is Ellie's way of coping with powerlessness. She uses violence to regain agency, but it only deepens her trauma. We notice Ellie's rage building as she walks through the room full of cordyceps and spores. Seeing people being consumed alive may have reminded Ellie about how Joel stopped the doctor from creating a cure. I think a representation of Ellie's rage was indicated by her turning on the red lights just before she walked to Nora. You can see in Ellie's eyes that at this point, she has dissociated and is having an out-of-body experience. This is emotional numbing, a classic trauma response. She is literally seeing red. Ellie isn't just chasing Abby, she's chasing relief. But the tragedy is, with every person she kills, her pain doesn't shrink, it multiplies. That's the paradox of revenge. It promises closure, but delivers only emptiness. Overall, I think it is safe to say that Ellie's anger was never the problem. It was the pain underneath. Ellie is living with untreated trauma, unaddressed grief, and emotional wounds left to fester. If this breakdown helped you see Ellie in a deeper way, hit like and subscribe. What do you think? Is revenge ever justified? Or does it always come at a cost? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned to our next insight into episode 6.